Checked in for Kevin Love. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Padillo, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted. It can be intimidating, you know, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with it.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, he knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve, but eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
The Cavaliers pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Pass to James. Dishes it to Bergeron. Lopez with the steal. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Over to the left wing. Lopez a screen. Caldwell Pope dishes to Freak. Another shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. For New York, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Screen by Smith. Freak passes to Smith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Every time it gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
LeBron drives in. Can't get it to go.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points. The Cavaliers trail by 14. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Screen by Smith. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? That is good. 11 points in the game.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Here's Padillo. That one wide left. Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dellavedova from outside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
And both free throws good from Freak.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
That's a 2 from Smith. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Knicks, Padilla, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Afflalo in at the 2 guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He finished with 31 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid.
New group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Porzingis. Smith comes in for Kent Bazemore. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Aaron Afflalo. And Freak subbed in for Jose Calderon. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew
In the league, but man, they were right there.
LeBron dishes to Dellavedova. Varejao pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Here's Caldwell Pope. 6 points for him. To the left side wing. Now here's Freak. D right on him. The baseline J. And again, it's New York. Here's Dellavedova. He has 7. Pick by Varejao. They set the pick. On the wing, Shumpert takes the 3. And it's Freak with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Shumpert passes to Varejao, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Varejao's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Padilla. It's hauled in by LeBron.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Pick by Varejao. Off the screen. Up again. Throws it down with the quick putback jam.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Anthony against LeBron. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. On the wing, Shumpert. From deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Freak. Guarded closer.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And that one's good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Lopez kicks to Freak.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and it's Dellavedova missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit. after that one he had earlier.
Smith, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That'll do it for the first half. Knicks out front, leading by 10. And 12 on the court for Cleveland. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Kevin Serafin. And it's Vasquez in at the point. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Smith's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now, Freak. He's got 15. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
There's a screen. Pass to Love from downtown. Cannot hit, so New York will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Smith left side. Smith missing again.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Freak passes to Porzingis, goes up on the block, and there's another one for the Knicks.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Love with a wide open look, drains it from beyond the arc. Love's got 11 points.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Freak kicks to Aflalo. Here's Padillo, an easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 17.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
To the inside, Bazemore, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here.
Smith outside. Again, the miss by Smith.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Caldwell Pope, drains the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Vasquez. He started closely, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Cavaliers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Knicks. Anthony comes in for Kent Bazemore. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Freak dishes to Anthony. To the wing right side. Here's Padillo. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And here's Vasquez. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to Porzingis. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Mozgov. Farajao comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for James. And that one's good, free.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
On a given night, one or two guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They did not lose focus, and that made a huge difference in the result.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Craig. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Dellavedova. Right side jumper, 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Down low. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
They set the pick. Outside jumper. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Verajao. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Freak with it. Over in the corner. Caldwell Pope. Here's Padillo. He cans that one.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
Oh, yeah. Good win.